Right, it is risk assessment time. Can you see that? This is a car park. This is a picnic bench area. This is the road in. This is me with the backpack sprayer. Spraying. Yes, that's a sprayer. Right, my hazard will be a car coming up, splatting me. So I'm going to park my van across there, put a sign up, stop people coming in. Sorted. Alrighty then, welcome back and thanks for checking in. When to use Weedkiller, let's get straight into it. I know everybody who's using Weedkiller professionally will all be licensed and stuff like that, so I'm not going to talk about that. I will show you a little bit later how I calibrated for this area, but when to use it. I think if we're maintaining sites, it's pretty simple. You use your Weedkiller on freshly grown weeds when you're there. But on clearing jobs, whether it's commercial or residential, this is how I like to use Weedkiller. And I'm not the very best organised person in the world. I saw a job 2 weeks ago that was waiting a month for me to go to see him, and it is only like 5 miles on the road. Anyway, I'm not going to get in too much into how disorganised I am, because if you've watched my videos you will know, but Weedkiller is the one thing where I like to be organised. And I like to get in there early. If I go and see a commercial site, or if I go and see a property that's got a lot of weeds, and I'm going to avoid the topic of should we use Weedkiller, should we not use Weedkiller, okay? At the minute, you can, we can, I do, we will, alright? But if I go and see a property, in my mind, I want to get there as early as I can. I want to be organised. If I have a deadline to get a property done in 3 weeks, as long as I okay it with the site manager, the person who's like giving you the purchase order, the owner of the property, if it's a residential private garden, get in there and say yes, I can get it done by then, but I want to get in tomorrow, I want to get in the next day to get that weed killer down to give it time to work. Because if you're using a systemic weed killer, it's got to go into the leaf, work its way down at the roots and do what it does, kills the plant off. And you need foliage, you need some green leaf for the weed killer to get into. Now if you go to a job and you haven't sprayed it beforehand and there's loads of weeds there, yes, you can do the work, cut everything down, trim all the weeds down so it looks tidy, and then spray it, and it will have some effect, but it will not be as effective and more weeds will grow back, and then the customer may not be so happy. So I'm going to show you a site now that I'm off to. I do have a deadline. It is in maybe 12 days time, and I only saw this 3 days ago, but it has rained every day since. So I'm off there now to spray it. Let me go and show you what we're doing. Okay, so all the perimeter of this car park needs spraying, and at some point then the weeds and moss removed. This section of fake grass needs to be sprayed as well, and any overhanging tree branches and shrubs need to be cut back. Right, so that is done. It's probably taken me 20 minutes in here, and then it took me probably another 20 minutes to do my risk assessment for the site and to calibrate the sprayer. I'll show you that now. Okay, so this is how I'm going to calibrate the sprayer for this site. It's all very technical, so pay attention. I've worked out that the area I'm going to spray on the circumference of the car park is 67.12 meters squared. On here I have counted 712 weeds. Now at an application rate of 1.9 litres a...
Delta P equals the square root of 0.077 a squared h over a squared.
15 litres. Sorted. Right, all joking aside, if you are using Weedkiller, you should be knowing what you're doing. Can you even see me? This new GoPro 10 has got a weird stand on it and I'm hooking it on things I shouldn't be hooking it on. Anyway, yeah, if you're using Weedkiller, obviously you should be knowing what you're doing. But, like I say, get in there, get it done. Spray before you go is my little motto for you, even if you are as unorganised as me. That job you've just seen will be a whole lot easier to get signed off and get kind of the person dealing with it happy, because they're going back and forth to sort the property out. They'll look at it and every day those weeds will start to dwindle away, and they'll know that, right, Nathan's been in, he's done something cool. As soon as he comes in and clear it, I will authorise payment and get it done, because at the end of the day, payment is what you want. Hopefully a whole massive chest full of money. That never happens. Spray before you go is my little motto for you. Anyway, I've waffled on enough about Weedkiller. I'm not even sure whether I've got the point across. But thanks for watching. Thanks for liking the video. If you haven't liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, press the subscribe button. Is there a subscribe button? There's a bell button. Do both of them. It'll make my day. Thank you. Take care. Okay, just to round this video up for you, our schedule got changed afterwards and I was in here 6 days after we initially sprayed, which wasn't ideal, but most of the grasses had died away and all the broadleaf weeds were kind of wilting away and going yellow, so I think the Weedkiller had worked and it definitely made the job a bit better. Let me show you. This is a pub car park and seating area, and it's probably going to be redeveloped, but for now it's tidy, and like I say, getting in and spraying it first made our job a lot easier. There was a short video about this, I didn't film the whole thing, but yeah, job done. Thanks for checking in.